We got enough people to get into the topic for today, so let me read you guys something. This was a little bit of a challenge. So let me pull this up. Stand by, please. So this came through in a comment the other day. And so I answered them and I said, we're going to talk about it on Tuesday Night Live, and please tune in. And if you missed the Tuesday Night Live, then these videos, this live video will be a regularly uploaded video after I shut it down. So when the live video ends, YouTube takes anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to an hour to process the video. And then it'll be in my library, but you won't get a notification that there's a new video in the library. So if at 6 o'clock or at 3 o'clock or at 10 o'clock, you see DansVlog is live and you're like, crap, I can't watch it. You can watch the replay, but you won't get the notice that the replay is there. So just remember that. But I got this question and it was interesting. It said, hey, Dan, I just found your channel and I'm living it. Entertaining and educational. What more could we ask for? Thank you. I guess I could have left that part out. I do have a question though. More like I'm looking for guidance. Interesting in starting a pressure wash business in Northeast Texas. So Northeast Texas is like the Dallas area. I looked it up on a map. I'm in a rural area with small cities, 100K to 200K populations within 30 minutes in different directions. I have about $1,000 to get me started, but need some advice on what equipment to start with. What would you suggest? I have a small SUV, so this is important. He says, I have a small SUV, but no trailer yet, but I can get one. I just want to invest the money in the right place to maximize profits, then reinvest the profits to grow it in the beginning. So I'm assuming he's got a job and he's looking to side hustle. And as his side hustle grows, he wants to eventually go full time. So he's going to take his profits, which gives me a large window. So he's going to take his profits and reinvest it back into the business. So that's good. That buys us time to get started. Any advice is appreciated. I've seen a vid you did with a simple pump and backpack sprayer, so I know it can be done. But like I said, I'd like to do as much as possible with the 1,000 to get off to a good start. Now here's the part that got me, and I was like, no. This needs to include equipment and marketing costs. Thanks again. And I was like, marketing costs. And I immediately started thinking, the worst part about pressure washing is getting the clients. It's a dog-eat-dog world with pressure washing or painting. Because how often do you pressure wash a house? How often do you paint the house? How often do you re-roof a house? How often do you install storm doors or windows? You know, how often do you do landscaping, hardscaping at a property? Install a pool, right? All those jobs are one-shot, one-kill jobs. Many people paint their house because they're going to move, so they need it curb appeal. Or many people will redo their windows because they're really old windows. One shot, one kill, $10,000, $15,000. They get a second mortgage on their house. They cash in on some equity or whatever, and that's it. Same with roofing. 15 years goes by, you get a new roof. Don't need that again for 15 or 20 years, right? Unless there's damage. So you see where I'm going with this, right? Lawn service, car detailing, pesticide, fertilization, that's all stuff that's done on the regular. Lawn care, you can't go more than 2 weeks in the season, right? So that's a repeat customer. Landscaping, not so much, but there is an opportunity where you do a little bit here, you do a little bit there. Hardscaping, that's a one-shot deal. They get their tax return, they need curb appeal. They drop $5,000 to $10,000. You bring in some boulders, you bring in some rock, you bring in some fancy stuff. You put a waterfall, you put a little boy holding his thing with the fishing pole peeing. That, you know, you do that one time. Pressure washing is about the same. You're lucky if you get a once a year repeat customer. A lot of times what you're going to find this time of year, people got their tax returns and they want to do something one time. They pressure wash their house and you never hear from them again. So what does it cost you to get that customer to pressure wash their house over every other pressure wash company that's out there, including the lawn service that's cutting the grass already? So when you want to start a pressure wash business, I'm going to say your biggest cost is going to be the continuation of finding customers. That's why I don't like to do pressure washing as a business. I do pressure washing as a supplement to my lawn care business because it's so easy to find lawn customers. And once you find a lawn customer, very good chances are that's going to be income you're going to get on the regular. Pressure washing is going to be one time in April or one time in March or one time before the holidays or whatever, right? And then they move. And maybe you get them back, maybe you don't. Hopefully you do. Hopefully you get a once a year, with these people. Some people, I got a customer that wants me there like every 4 months. He's a brand new homeowner and he's tired of looking at the bugs already and stuff already on his vinyl. It's like, geez, man. I got it. I get it. And I agree. And I love it. And I'll take it. I'll do it. And he's a lawn customer. So it didn't cost me anything to get that. So I cut him a break, of course. But if you're going to go out and you're going to start a pressure wash business, you can have the best of everything. You can go get yourself a $6,000 rig with a hot tank on it, running kerosene or diesel, heating that water up, breaking oil off of concrete. You can do all that. You can have all that. $6,000, mortgage your house, sell the engagement ring you gave to the wife that doesn't cook anymore anyways. And then what? You got no customers and you're broke because you spent all your money and you lost your girl. So now you got to go get your customers. So it's like, so his question is, with $1,000, how's he going to launch his pressure wash business? He's got nothing but an SUV. And it's like, man, that's a challenge. What can I recommend? How would I do it? What would I do? And then I started thinking, I'm Dan the man. I'll figure it out. I know I will. And so what I did is I actually made some notes. And so I want to go over some notes. And actually, they're not really notes. They're web addresses. So let me move to chat. I'm sorry, guys. I see you guys are burning through chat. I'm really, really sorry. But I want to get the lesson over because this is going to help a lot of people. So the first thing he says is he has $1,000, right? And he has an SUV. So the first thing I did is I figured out where he lived in Northeast Texas. And so the first thing I did is I went to Craigslist. And I opened up this. Stand by. There is a pressure washer in the Dallas area, which is somewhere around Northeast. This isn't too far from him, right? 4,200 PSI, 4 gallon per minute, AR pump, $600. I bought my pressure washer for $600. Yeah, I bought mine, exact same pressure washer. That's a Karcher, which just means nothing. It's like Chevrolet means nothing. It's General Motors. Karcher just means it's their frame and whatever. But it's an AR pump, and it's probably the Honda motor. It looks like the Honda motor to me. I didn't read it. I didn't read if he had much more on it. But yeah, that's a Honda motor. That's the exact same pressure washer I paid $800 for 3 years ago. Right? Now, I mean, maybe I'm just lucky, but it happens. You have deals out there. So in his area, he can get a 4 gallon per minute pressure washer, $600. Talk them down maybe $500, $550, whatever. But let's just go $600. Right? So $1,000. Now we got $400 left. He buys this pump and it says it works good. I mean, you got to be careful. Everything's a risk. Business is a risk. So you got this $600 and that's the exact same setup I have. With that setup, he can hit 3 stories. He can go 3 stories high with the 36-inch lance with the pink tip. So from there, I pulled up next that he's going to need to buy is this that I advertise on my website. This is what I use, right? So it's $100. It's actually reduced in price. So now we're at $700 total retail price. Probably free shipping, maybe free shipping. It depends if he's Amazon Prime or not. But let's just say free shipping, or let's just say he bought the pressure washer for $550 and not $600. So anyways, we're at $700 total investment right now. He's got a kick butt pressure washer with the Honda GX270 engine probably. It could be the 290. It's supposed to be the 290, but it might be like mine, the 270, which is a little bit underpowered. But don't tell anybody. It still works. So he's got this. It connects right to his wand. So now he can do concrete. He can do porches, walkways. He can do brick walls. I showed you guys doing that. Do a brick wall with this thing, right? Concrete walls, concrete ground, sidewalk. He's got it all right here. And he's got the pressure washer, and he's got the wand because it has the wand, and he's got the tips that come with it, I'm sure. I'm sure it's going to come with tips. If not, he can buy a pack of tips, right? So now he has the equipment that he needs. He's got an SUV. This will fit in an SUV. This will fit in any SUV. All right. So, oh, but what about the smell of bleach? Well, by the time you're done, there's no bleach in the system because you rinsed the house. So, okay, so he needs a bucket. So rinse the bucket and whatever. Buy some gallons of pool essentials on his way to the job. Buy 5 gallons at a time and don't open them until you need them. All right. That's all you need. And then a little bit of soap. So we're $700 in of his $1,000. He's got just about everything he needs, except he needs to add this, the pink tip. That pink tip, you see how big that hole is? That's what shoots the soap so darn far. The soap and the bleach. That's not the red tip. Some people comment on my videos how stupid I am that I'm using the red tip and blah, blah, blah. And it's just, I just laugh at them. But there you go. So you got $13 in free shipping on orders over $25. I don't know. Buy your girlfriend a fake ring because you just try to get her back. But anyways, there you go, right? So you're at $725, say, with shipping. So we're still doing pretty good. So now, now you need to get business. And how are you going to get business? So I was like, well, if you go to Dallas, Craigslist, look at all these free advertisements. Doesn't cost him anything to start advertising, just to start. They're all right here. Pressure washing, wood fence repair, replace, pressure washing, stand, all handyman services, pressure washing, soft washing, pressure washing. Don't listen to Dan. He's an idiot. Oh, wait. No, elite pressure washing. So right here is a great start for advertising your business, 100% free. In the comment section, guys, add to this. This is your opportunity to participate and say, yeah, you can also do this for free. There's plenty of different services that you can work with to get your name out there. Angie's List, I believe it's free to, like, I think they get a fee on a job. I don't think it costs you money to become a vendor. There's all those services that you can do for free, but you don't know how. You can go to YouTube. We're still at $725. We're advertising for free now, right? How to advertise on Facebook for free. So in his area, he can do a search, right? Check these videos out right here. Facebook advertising, Facebook business page tips, how to advertise for a small business, Facebook ads. So don't say you don't know how to advertise for free, because you can right here. There's plenty of people that are going to teach you how to advertise 100% for free. I can't teach you how to advertise 100% for free in the Dallas, Texas area because I don't know what the market is. And I don't know if there's like Facebook Marketplace, different things like that you can use. I don't go that route. I don't do that because I don't waste the money on it because I'm not chasing those types of customers. My customers for pressure washing come organically from my lawn service customers or from just me being in the lawn service industry. Hey, do you know a guy? Yeah, I do. It happens to be this one. And there we go. So my pressure wash jobs, like people say, oh, you charge so little. Well, I do charge a little. I don't max it. If I maxed it, then why would they go with me? They go with me because it costs me nothing to get them and I give them a good price because I'm already there. So yeah, it costs me nothing. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. So here's tips on how to advertise for free. So we got Craigslist advertising, right? You got Facebook advertising. You got Angie's List. You got all these different sites that you can do for free. We're still at $725. We haven't even maxed it out yet. So the next thing, this guy right here, this annoying guy with the commercials, you may recognize this. He happens to have a pretty kick butt channel. And that's him right here. Gosh, he was fat back then. Look at that face in a t-shirt with an army hat or something. December, 2 years ago. I teach you right here how to make business cards. And then I got another video that teaches you probably in here. It shows you how to, oh yeah, that one broke arm, sir. That one was great. If you guys missed that video, me doing an entire yard with a broken arm, that was awesome. But I got more videos that teach you how to do somewhere in here. I don't know. Notable vids to watch. How to edge, broke arm, massive clean out. Boy, that's pretty poopy. I think at the end of this video, it probably links to, it'll probably link to the, nope, it don't. But somewhere around there you can find a Vistaprint one that's for yard signs. So you make yard signs. We're at $725. Hopefully, we're getting some yards. We're getting some houses maybe off of some of those ads right there. That's what I show you guys how to make. 18 by 24 yard signs. That's the big sign that I got stolen, that I just got work off of by posting it 4 o'clock in the morning at that neighborhood. I showed you guys how to post it at 4 o'clock in the morning. Free. The only thing that cost me is it's $20 a sign. If you buy, it's like $21 plus shipping. If you buy 2, it's like $40. If you buy 3, it's like $58. If you buy 4, so we still have $275 that he can invest now into business cards and into house signs or yard signs, because I believe strongly he should put some magnets on his door if his SUV is metal still. Nowadays, there's so much aluminum. You gotta be careful for that. But he should put magnets on his door that look just like this. Don't care about his business name, what you do, about what you charge, and how to contact you. And when you go to work, put a yard sign in the yard you're working in, and put a yard sign at the entrance to the neighborhood that you're working in. So when people go by the house and they're like, what's all that noise? And they see the sign, but it's so loud and they don't want to stop to bother you. And then when they hit the end, they see a sign again. And it's the same sign. It's what you do, what you charge, and how to contact you. And boom, you got them. Because they didn't want to bother you and they didn't want to deal with the noise, because pressure washers are annoyingly loud. I can hear them from freaking a quarter mile away. And I hate them. But now you get them at the exit of their little development, and they can snap a picture real quick with their phone. Boom, done, right? So let's just say he spends $100 on some yard signs. You can get business cards, what, 250 cards for $10? So we're at $725. So let's round that up to $750. And then let's go ahead and make this $850. So we're at $850. We got 4 yard signs. Let's do 2 yard signs and 2 door magnets. We'll be about $850. Okay, so now our business has a little sign. We got little yard signs to put up. We got every piece of equipment that I have. The only thing he's missing is a trailer. But remember what he said. He's going to put the money right back into the business. So I only need this guy to drive to 3 houses. That's all he's got to do. Put garbage bag down in the back of his SUV with it open. You know, laying down, but it open. Take your pressure washer and put it in the garbage bag, and then take the garbage bag and wrap your pressure washer. Okay, I know that sucks. You only got, you know, have the hatch open and the windows open so the wind blows out so you don't get the gas smell in your SUV. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. You only got to do it a couple times. Maybe you can walk down the street and do a couple houses, but you only need a couple times to get $350 to get yourself a used 4x8 trailer. If your SUV has a hitch or a bumper with a ball. But I would say please get a hitch. And then there you go. Now, that 4 gallon per minute pump is going to be plenty big for, that's going to be plenty big for, this is bright in my eyes. Or it's going to be plenty small, I should say, to work off a spigot. All he needs is a garden hose and run it into a spigot. When you start getting into your like 7-8 gallon per minute pumps, that's where you need to start being careful about, you know, cavitating your pump, not being able to pull enough out of the house spigot and stuff like that, especially if they're in there and they're washing dishes and doing the laundry and all that. You can cavitate your pump. That's when you're going to want a big old feeder tank that's going to, you know, feed that pump. And then you take your hose to the house, to the customer's spigot to keep your tank full anyways. Everybody uses the customer's water. That's the thing that people don't get. But I mean, we still got $150 left. What are we going to do with $150? We're going to get legal. So we're going to go to the county and we're going to go get our not our LLC, but we're going to go get our occupational license or our business license or whatever it is it's called in order to do this type of work. Now, I'm not sure what it's going to cost in his area. I know here to get your first business license for lawn care, It was like $78 or $87. And then the next year, it's based on your income. So your first year, you don't have income to claim. So it's just a flat rate fee of like, it was less than $100. So let's say he has to pay $100. So he still has $50. So he's got his business license now. He still has $50. The only thing that he's left that he needs to do, that he really strongly needs to consider doing, is getting the LLC, which could cost $100, and getting insurance, which contact Hiscox, and if they won't insure you, ask for references. That's going to go over the $1,000. So whatever, close your ears if you don't want to hear this. Go do 4 or 5 houses and then go get your LLC and your business license. But get the insurance as soon as you possibly can. All right. That's real shit right there. Get your insurance. But we just did it for $950 minus, we'll call it doc fees, your documentations and insurances. But for $950, you now have a pressure wash company that you can go make money with and start reinvesting that money. Maybe in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you can make $250, $300 on a house. I don't know. I don't know what the market is out there. But you can do it. And that's how you can do it. Plenty of free sources out there, including my channel, which shows you exactly how to do so much. And there's other channels that shows you how to advertise. And there's Craigslist. And there's Let Go. There's an app on your phone called Let Go, Letgo. There's Facebook Marketplace. Start looking for used equipment. I probably would have never got started in the pressure wash business if I didn't find that pressure washer for $800 and impulse buy it when I saw it. I was like, $800? I think that's a really good deal. And the girl Angel that works there, she was like, it is a really good deal. It's a brand new pump. It's a used Honda motor, but it's in really good shape and we stand behind it. And I'll give you a 100-foot hose. And I was like, word. And I bought it. 3 years ago? Maxed out 5 years ago, maybe. We maxed out a credit card to buy that thing. And I bought it. And it's been great ever since. So that's how you can do it for $1,000. So when people say, oh, you can't, yes, you can. All right.